Goddess Cosmos, angels, ancestors, way shores, guides, ascended masters, archangels, Galactic Federation, Council of Light, elementals, Fae, Anunnaki, and all benevolent beings of light on our holy, heavenly, divine team. What do we need to know about this energy? Whew, you guys, I'm so tired. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. Like, I was not gonna come live today, but like Spirit wouldn't let up on this message. Because I had been booked today. And I'm like, after these appointments, because they were very in-depth appointments, I was like, a nap sounds nice. A nap and a meditation. But no, Spirit was like, no, you need to go talk about this. Because someone is determined. It's like they were resilient to break down the collective's protection because they felt like you were getting too far ahead. Or somebody was choosing you. Yeah, look, 3 of Swords with the High Priestess. Somebody wants your motherfucking ass and somebody is upset about it. But welcome in, Golden Nuggies. How y'all doing? How y'all feeling? What's the vibe? Welcome in. It looks like I am not wearing pants. Hold on a second. Let me pull these down. Sorry, it's hot, so I'm in my little spandex because your girl got back from the gym. What's up? What's good? Well, I had appointments today. Then I decided I was going to go to the gym. And then I was like, okay, I am tired. I'm not going to go live today. But then Spirit was like, no, we need to talk about this energy. Because if you're feeling worn down, tired, possibly even irritable, but I'm feeling a lot of fatigue, but we're pushing through it. Somebody wanted you like not here. This has been somebody that is, or a group that's been hell bent. But for some of you, this is an energy that every time they attack you, they feel like their relationship gets better. And then it starts to fall apart again when this backfires. And somebody, it's like this relationship is, this person feels like you are wrecking it because this person is attracted to you. So they keep doing magic to keep somebody. And then they feel like if you were gone, like completely out of the picture, off the earth, they would not have this problem. And they're stressed about this money. Not only this money they spent, but like they're getting offered. It's like they're getting paid to be in this relationship. So for some of you, you have a very angry gold digger on your tail. For others of you, your ex is obsessed with you. They don't want you to get ahead. Like somebody, I'm going to read on it. We're going to pull on it. Because this is ridiculous. Somebody is so bent because you keep showing up and you haven't lost your shit and you're not dead. But this is going back. Somebody's stressed out because there's a return to sender happening. Because if you're not dead, if you're not off this planet, and they sent this energy out, and I'm seeing they spent a fortune on it, something in their reality's gotta go. So somebody's getting all the smoke. Because you just won't quit. This is about your resilience. It's not only about you living, but it's like you living your life. Because if you're not incapacitated, if you haven't given up on your dreams, like somebody wanted you to, something in their life is dying. And you're getting wish fulfillment. I can't make this shit up. And somebody sees you as wish fulfillment. It's like the more somebody attacks you or a group attacks you, the more attractive you get, the more alluring you get, the more somebody wants you, the more a lot of energies want you. Like this is only exposing who you really are. And somebody might have done some type of exposure spell and then fucked up because the exposure spell that they thought was going to expose something negative about you really exposed how fucking resilient you are, how incredible you are, how loving you are. And somebody may have even paid somebody to like try and expose you or find something on you, like find you doing something illegal, but you literally just mind your business. Like the insanity that is happening behind the scenes is ridiculous. Like somebody wanted all the smoke with you, or a group wanted all the smoke with you because they felt like they could take you down or they could bring something out of you that it's not there. Like you're not who these people thought they could make you out to be. Yeah, these are energies that thought they could ruin you, but like you were built from the ground up. You were made from the mud. You got it out the mud. And somebody is seeing that. I can't make this shit up. Somebody is seeing this. What is behind this? This is somebody that wants you, King of Swords, or whoever this is. This may be an authoritative figure or somebody who stands on business. I told you, look at this, an offer's coming through. Somebody kept getting hit with confusion. This is weird. Some of you have somebody moving towards you, coming towards you, that like they have noticed the difference. They've noticed that something is wrong with the way that somebody is acting around them, the way that somebody's getting smacked with a return to sender. And then they have noticed how you're glowing. And yes, Lynette, thank you for your donation. I was actually about to message you right after this. I have just been so busy today. But yes, I appreciate it so very much, and thank you. Because you don't know how much like that meant to me. Because I was like, oh my, when I received it, I was like, oh my God. Because I was literally on my way to the gym and I was like, okay, God, I was asking for a sign. And then your donation popped up and I was like, oh my God. So seriously, thank you, Lynette. Yes, I did get it. I don't think I'm going to be doing 10 for 10s today. Just because I am like super exhausted. But yeah, ignore the craziness. If you're noticing the gang stalkers in here and the weirdos in here, it's just because they're attempting to get some type of rise out of the collective that we're not giving. And chances are any spell work that was done has just like put a massive energy out into the collective to where energies want to tear it down. When they see our light, when they see our energy, they feel like it disturbs their demons, is what I will say. So if you're seeing the weirdos in the chat, like, that's actually a good sign. If you're seeing them attack me, it means collectively we are ascending, which means we're about to get a massive blessing. You just don't see it yet. And with this Ace of Pentacles, even though it's you getting an offer, it's also you, like, somebody spent a fortune to get you. Like, they spent a fortune to, like, make something happen when it came to you and what would happen to you, and a relationship they wanted to maintain, or some type of status. Somebody, look at this. Somebody is in, and that's the truth. Somebody is, they wanted you incapacitated and crazy. But not just incapacitated and crazy, they wanted you, like, spreading a sickness. That's weird. Like, with the Lover's card here, it's like they wanted you to sleep with somebody that may have been infected with something. And blow up, because they didn't want this person to give you an offer, that's why. They wanted you infected with something so somebody wouldn't want you. And then they wanted you spreading it. That's not for everybody, but it's so they could get this new beginning. Could be an Aries, but somebody, look, they wanted to make somebody believe that they were, I'm sorry, there is a cat hair right, oh, that's a big one too. Somebody's very nosy, look at that. With the Leo, you could have a Leo watching you. This could be a Leo or a couple that was attacking you. But this was all about the fact that, like, you needed to be incapacitated for them to move forward. Like, they were attempting to bind you, possibly throw you in the freezer, bury you in a graveyard. And I know that I've been trying to keep my readings, like, high vibrational and about manifestation, but Spirit was like, no, you need to tell the collective what's going on because you have to break through this. It's on you. Every time you break through some darker binding or some darker energy, it just automatically returns to sender. And somebody didn't anticipate this. There are foundations blowing up behind you. Like, what I'm seeing is, like, the collective's walking away all cool. We, like, got our shades on. And then behind us is like, like, a bunch of landmines are happening. And somebody's like, oh my God, like, this was groups coming after you, and groups are getting smacked with the fact that you have transmuted this energy, or you are. You should be. And somebody's even more passionate about you because it's clear who you are. Like, there's no competition when it comes to you. And Jesus, I did not have this many cat hairs on my face before I started this live. And one's trying to get in my eye too. So evil eye being directed, there's energies that are very nosy. They all wanted to see if it worked. And it's like they're getting frustrated and irritable because it's not working. I told you, somebody feels like they've been deceived by some type of practitioner. Whoever this King of Cups is, they were supposed to get you imbalanced and you just walked away from this. Spirit, why is this relevant? Because you're transmuting this energy into your dreams and goals. Use it wisely. When you feel like laying down and you feel like there's no reason for you to be laying down, Spirit's saying get the fuck up. Like, this is about pushing through. And I'm not saying don't listen to your body, but you know whether or not it's your vessel saying that you need to relax or an energy that's trying to keep, like, cause you to procrastinate. Because this is some strong shit that they threw. And they really thought that it was going to bind you. So if you're tired, yes, listen to your vessel. But if you're... There's a difference between being tired and being lazy. It's like they needed you bound to your bed. They needed you bound to, like, perceived sickness. And I want you to rebuke it in the name of Jesus. Like, do not allow sickness to sit in your environment. And what I mean by that is if you start to feel symptoms of sickness, I want you to start affirming you are healthy. Like, I am healthy. I am the healthiest I have ever been. I am so grateful that my fur babies or my babies and I are so healthy, because somebody's trying to push anything and everything into your environment. You may also, if you are a Reiki master, or you know how to do Reiki, you may want to do it over your babies, fur babies, and yourself. Because somebody is trying to target all of your chakra systems to keep you from a massive opportunity, but you're already receiving it. It's like this energy knows you already proved yourself, so they are panicking, or a group is panicking and trying to combat the fact that others are finally seeing you as who you truly and what you truly are. You are the perfect balance of duality. Like, you are the light and the dark. And somebody can't hold a candle to you. And I'm not saying that out of ego. Like, literally, you are being led by the divine, and somebody they don't like the fact that God chose you. They don't like the fact that you are chosen, that we are chosen. So they're trying to combat this by trying to steal it for themselves and then take you down. This is fucking ridiculous. I swear to God, listen, I'm so tired of these energies, because Spirit really said, go get on there and talk about this. This the shit I'm talking. Why am I talking about this? So you know what's going on. Let me bitch about it real quick, because I'm like slightly annoyed with these energies, but like we need to know what's going on in the background so we know how to like eat through it. This is really using this energy for your manifestations. Like, you should be in monster mode right now, as an ancient emperor would say. Like, you should be a monster. You should be a monster. Yeah, look, victory with it. I can't make this shit up. Victory with this death energy. Transmuting this shit into celebrity status, because you are a natural born star. You are meant to receive your like what comes with your destiny. Like, in this moment, you are aligned with it. So if you are aligned with fame, fortune, recognition, this is your moment. And somebody is trying to take your moment. They really wanted you to forfeit your dreams, like stop doing what you're doing so that they could start doing it. Like, they wanted you to feel left out of the cold, to feel left out of, like, they wanted you to feel like God and the universe turned their back on you by throwing this at you, and then this was suicide spells. That's what it was. I was like, why the fuck would we think that? But that's what this was. Somebody wanted you to take yourself out. They wanted you to feel like life wasn't worth living, your dreams weren't worth investing in, like things weren't gonna get better. They wanted you to feel like you were always gonna be stuck in a certain situation, certain environment, certain career. Like, they wanted you, but where they fucked up at is we're not connected to the matrix. Like, I don't know about y'all, but I know that things are gonna change because I've seen the way God has saved me. I know God has a plan for me, because if God didn't, I wouldn't be here. So it is literally like they're trying to cause some type of mental illusion to make you feel like you are bound and entrapped in a situation God already told you that God's moving you from. So the thing here is they're trying to play mind games. That's what this is. And like, these mind games are not working because we don't have a connection to the matrix. Like, our belief system doesn't sit in our paycheck. They also attempted to stop your finances. We also have the justice system coming out here. Justice. This is the balance. This shit has to go back. You've already broken through it. For those of you that are like, I already ate through that. I knew what it was. You are receiving a massive blessing because you've transmuted this energy into more recognition, into more, I just heard wealth transfer. For some of you, this was a celebrity or a very well-known energy combating you. They were sitting, oh, I can't make this up. Look what's behind this. The devil. This is a practitioner that was doing work on you, but a well-known, well-paid practitioner. Which means anything this energy was throwing at you, it's being returned while you're receiving the payment system this energy was getting. So if you have a business and it has picked up, you best believe it's because this energy got knocked down. You basically whacked a witch doctor. Spirit, I feel like we're slightly all over the place. Like, can you like bring it all together? Like, what's going on? Where did this witch doctor come from? Why are there so many energies being nosy with the collective? And who is this love interest? We got the magician out here is fighting for their motherfucking life. Sorry. This practitioner is fighting for their motherfucking life right now. Somebody thought you were supposed to be gone by now, and somebody is calling to check up on why you are not sick. Why it doesn't look like you are dying. But like, bring it all into form, Spirit. Firm foundation. It all started with your ascension. You, like we previously stated, are a very rare energy. They did not know this. There were energies that were banking on manifesting off your life force energy that have started getting sick. They've started getting hit. This is pure desperation, as well as somebody is coming at you because you're about to receive a massive opportunity with somebody that has feelings for you. But it's giving like one of those Dubai Instagram models, or like a pick-me. Like somebody manipulated their way into a certain position and they're mad that this position is no longer available to them because somebody wants to work with an angel. Like, this is somebody that manipulated through darker means and sexual acts to receive a certain position that is now being seen as the liability that they are. And this is somebody that's attempting to do anything and everything to keep this position and maintain a relationship that wasn't even real in the first place. Somebody's turned their back on this dynamic because they know judgment's hitting. Exactly, a Jezebel, a succubus. That's what this is. It basically a floozy. Like, this energy was getting paid to pot that ass. Basically, I'm sorry. I don't mean to say it as blunt as but this is what was going on. They were giving ass for money. And it's like somebody was like arm candy, or somebody was like, if this is a physical male, this is somebody that was putting somebody in a certain position and then paying to have them in that position, but it wasn't love. It was more like transactional. And this person has decided they want something less transactional and love-based because they've connected to somebody at a soul level. And somebody that knew this was a transactional relationship is upset because they're losing it. And like I said, if this is a physical male, like the roles are reversed. This is somebody that they have been, it's like a hobosexual. Okay, it's like a hobosexual. This is somebody that's been dropping down schlong to maintain a certain environment. To have a home, to get money, to be successful. They may have been on, if you guys know what the casting couch is, they may have been on the casting couch. Like, this person might have been doing something strange for some change, and people don't want to work with this person anymore. And I really like, somebody has spotted the person they want to connect with and like have a deep soul bond with, so they're not connecting to this person. This person, or whoever this energy is attempting to keep a connection, and they feel like you shouldn't be here so that they can keep this connection. For anybody that's like, what the fuck is you talking about? Somebody doesn't want you here so they can maintain money and status and their happiness. They don't give a fuck about the other person. They care about themselves. This could be a love spell that's backfiring too. So maybe this person genuinely thinks they care about this person, but they were attempting to do a love spell on an energy, an earth angel, it has not worked. And it has backfired, which has made this energy even more desperate and obsessed to keep somebody. While there's other groups in the background that are being spotted as Some of you have a copycat out here that they need you gone because people are starting to see the fact that they've been imitating you and they've been stealing your work and like keeping people away from you so that they can continuously get offers, but they're going downhill. Somebody also has an addiction that's being exposed, and this is somebody that was attempting to expose you, third party, in order to get you bound, tied up. So somebody's trying to get somebody set up with law officials, not corrupt, could be corrupt. They may be attempting to bribe officials to find a reason to fuck you over, and these officials can't find anything. So they made the decision to take the money, but they traveled elsewhere. Like, it looks like corrupt law officials are not, they just took the money. They're not doing anything. This is interesting. Yeah, so somebody was waiting for something to happen to you, but it never did. So somebody is heartbroken over the fact that like they worked with energies that just took from them in the same, this is karma. It's in the same way they took from others, that they just got taken from. This is interesting. Yeah, you're about to get, if you haven't started getting blessings, you're about to start getting massive blessings and a lot of attention because of the energies that came up against you and the fact all of this backfired. They didn't know that you are a natural witch. You are a natural warlock. You have this shit in your DNA. It's like you intuitively know what you need to do to deflect certain energy or consume it, transmute it, and alchemize it into something incredible. You literally ate this energy and shit out a golden egg. Like, you are the golden goose. You took this and you were like, I'm going to make art with this. I'm going to make magic with this. And you did. If you haven't seen an increase on whatever it is you're working on, you're about to. And some of you are going to see your talents pick up. If you're a singer, you're going to get better at singing. If you're a dancer, you're going to get better at dancing. If you do makeup or you're like some type of content creator, you're going to get ideas channeled to you out of nowhere. If you are even a psychiatrist, you're just going to know what people need. This is knowing exactly, like, knowing your audience and knowing, it's like it just flows through you naturally, but it's enhanced where it just comes out. Like, everything that you need to get yourself into a position to receive recognition, to be the star that you are, is just coming. It's just flowing. You can't help it. Like, you took that energy and now you are here. You're in position for everything. I just heard assume the position. So you have assumed your position, and somebody assumed that you wouldn't be able to transmute this energy, and they were horribly mistaken. While somebody's reacting, oh, I didn't mean to say reacting. Somebody might be having a mental break. If they were doing suicide spells, somebody's fucked. Somebody is going to an institution because they can't handle the backfire. While you transmuted it into creative art, you transmuted this imbalance into something beautiful. Somebody's not able to handle the way that they've been stripped of their divine protection, if they ever had any, and how they're viewing life. This is two completely different lifestyles, two completely different views. Your life is brightened. It's like you've been enhanced. You're going through not just upgrades, but like physical transformations, while this other energy is broken. It's like everything around them feels like it's falling apart. And it is. The tower has hit. What is that video on TikTok where it's like, boom declad? Somebody, I'm sorry, I should laugh, but somebody really just got like smacked. Like so bad. I don't know what they were throwing, but they sure wish they didn't. If you've seen things pick up like boom declad, it's because a tower hit. If you got up and you're like, huh, that's weird. I feel great. Like, I'm not feeling anxiety. Because the past few days, I have been getting up and I'm like, this anxiety is not mine. I return it to sender. Today I got up and I was like, the birds are chirping, the sun's coming through the window, like I don't feel any anxiety. Bombastic criminal side eye. A tower hit. Somebody was trying to direct that energy your way and got boom declared, like got smacked. And if you guys don't know what video that is, I will make one on TikTok so you know what sound I'm talking about, because you need to know. It is like the funniest sound I have ever heard. It's like something goes off, like something, I don't know what's happening in the video, but the guy in it is like, boom, the cloud. Like it's like the greatest thing I've ever heard. So I'm gonna make a TikTok to it so you guys know what I'm talking about. But anyways, let me focus. If you felt lighter and you've noticed that things are starting to pick up, you may even be gaining more attention. People want to talk to you. It just feels like something that was dark, like looming around, has dissipated. It's because it was redirected. You not only transmuted that energy into something beautiful, but the redirection of the residual hit somebody hard and they weren't able to handle it. Like if this is somebody that was trying to maintain a relationship and they directed you some bullshit, they just lost it. Like they lost it on this person, which showed this person like, this is not who I want to marry. This is not who I want to be with. This is not who I want to connect with. Like chaos has hit. And in the way they wanted it to hit you and the way they wanted you to react is the same way they're reacting, but worse, because they're not equipped to transmute and alchemize this energy. Somebody was doing fertility spells too. I just felt like what felt like a poke right here in my sacral and another one in my root. Excuse me. Somebody feels like you having a child would be damning. I don't know why. I guess we'll pull on it. Thank you! Hey, the light in me sees the light in you. Just remember, anything that you perceive in another, you also have within yourself. So the light that you're seeing in my eyes and the way that you like my eyes, I also want you to acknowledge how incredibly stunning you are. But seriously, like this is interesting because some of you, I said seriously, but yeah, it is serious. Some of you, somebody has done some type of intuitive divination, some divination on you with an actual intuitive, somebody that is genuinely built for that job. And they told this person that you're meant to have a very gifted child. This could be karmic family. This could also be this like weirdo that doesn't want you with somebody, but somebody knows that you're supposed to have like $1 million baby. If that song has been haunting you, that's for you. Some of you, you're meant to have a very talented, very intuitive, very gifted child. A gift from God is what I just heard. It's like somebody wanted to keep you from having this child or conceiving this child unless it was with them. Or like keep you from conceiving so they could be the one. Somebody was trying, for some of you, there was an energy that was trying to have this child, so they were trying to take it from you. Some of you have a karmic energy that's a real weirdo. If you can have children, somebody wanted to switch like divinity that envelops your intimate organs, like the way that you have been blessed, like fertility spirits. It's like they wanted to bring that energy over to them so that their uterus or their seed would be blessed and yours would be cursed. Because you look at this, we got the star with the lovers because you're meant to be a star and you're meant to have a connection, a deep soul bonded connection to where you may end up having twins, 2 children. But somebody wanted to take this from you. It's a son, 2 boys. Some of you, you're meant to have 2 boys, twins, and they're very gifted energies. $1 million baby, that there's 2 of them coming through. And somebody could be a Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, whoever this Queen of Wands is, they wanted to be the one blessed with having this sacred experience. That is so weird. Somebody really was diving into your energy because you're different. It's like they wanted your difference. They wanted your extraterrestrial energy, your divinity. It's given DNA by Kendrick Lamar. Like, it's in your DNA. You're like, this is weird. It's like somebody wanted to beat you and leave you desolate so that they could have everything that comes with you. This is more than one energy too. Yeah, if you keep having dreams about this is a prophetic vision. somebody needed you gone so they could transfer your abilities, your energy, and your divinity to themselves. This is interesting. If you've been having reels of DNA pop up, confirmation for you. It's like somebody, it's not just wanted to be you, they wanted to envelop the timelines that you've worked very hard on bringing through. Because this was needlepoint precision in how you took certain pieces of different timelines, different paradigms, and brought them into one. Like, you are a jumper. You are a time jumper. You are a traveler. And it's like you were able to perceive different timelines and mold them into your highest vibrational timeline. And not very many can do this. And somebody looked into you and found out that you did this. That you pulled in your dream reality. And you're connecting with somebody that it's like you had to reach a certain level to be able to connect with somebody like this. And you woke them up, and somebody was like, no, I have to keep this position. I have to have what this person's about to have, because it's everything. Like, you manifested everything, and I don't think you understand how rare that is. For you to have this, like, this, yes, is destined for you, but you had many destinies. I'm going to tell you, like, there were many different timelines you could have aligned with. You could have aligned with the white picket fence and, like, the soulmate that you would have had, like, a beautiful family with. You could have aligned with, working a certain position where you were getting paid well and you were, like, happy. But it's like you aligned with a position where you were like, no, God, go hard and go home, or go home. Like, I'm aligning with everything. I want to help hundreds of thousands, if not millions of people. Like, I want to make my ancestors proud in every way, shape, and form. I want to be with the big dogs. Because you've assigned some heavy-hitting ascended masters to me, and they believe in me. I believe in me, and I know you believe in me too. I can do this. So it's like you went through the absolute trenches in order to configure how to align this timeline. Because you have very beautiful destinies, very beautiful timelines you could have aligned with. But it's like you pulled in certain pieces of other timelines into this one in order to align with your highest vibrational timeline. And again, not very many people can do this. This aligned you with stardom. It aligned you with fame. It aligned you with fortune. And not everybody is going to resonate with this. But this is your version of the lottery. But in order to hit this, you had to go through hell. Like, you had to, it's almost like they're showing me Rubik's Cube. You had to go through hell and, like, configure certain puzzles. Like, I keep saying configure. So that might be verification for some of you. But you had to put the pieces together. Thank you, Amber! Oh my God, thank you, Amber! I don't know if you were on this live, but I just got your donation. Seriously, thank you! Oh my God, thank you! And now it's confirmation. With that just coming through, that was confirmation. You configured it. And when you configured it, it unlocked everything. Because I'm not going to tell you the amount, but basically, thank you, Amber! Thank you for your donation. You literally, like, that was just verification the way that it came through. So seriously, thank you. And, oh my God, I'm getting hyped because the energy I'm feeling with this gold, like, you're golden. Stay golden, Pony Blade. Like, this was about going through everything and still maintaining a beautiful heart. Like, never letting resentment turn you into a villain. You had to understand how to balance your dark and your light, but also integrate this darkness in a way where you would use it to help others and not use it to break others in the way that they attempted to break you. Like, this was literally needlepoint precision. You had to be obedient. You had to stay in the light, no matter how dark shit got. So this is 1 in a billion. This is 1 in a billion. Because you had to I told you, using your intuition, you pulled in the timeline of your highest vibrational good and following God. God is giving it to you because you earned it. And somebody's really mad you did this because somebody achieved this through darker means and they're losing it. But seriously, thank you, Amba. Ooh, and I just got confirmation on my phone too. Somebody is losing. It's a wealth transfer, a shift in power. It's a shift in power. Not only just wealth transfer, but somebody's being stripped from a throne they weren't ever meant to sit on. But they would only have been removed if you had reached a certain level, because it's something about your light that exposes energies in these industries. It's like anybody that tries to come up against you and you're able to transmute this energy, you knock them down, you knock them out. This is interesting. It's almost like Mortal Kombat in a way, where you couldn't run in all gung-ho. You had to maneuver through certain attacks to learn them, to pick them apart and integrate them into your system. Because you had to have thick skin for this journey. You had to have thick skin for this position. To be in the limelight, look, Job season, from rags to riches. To be in the limelight, and somebody that was doing this is about to go back to, I almost said go back. They're about to be put in a position where they have to earn their wish fulfillment. Look, look, oh my God, what? What? Look at this. I'm sorry, I'm excited. This is back to back aces with wish fulfillment. Back to back. This is a royal flush. This is a royal flush with the sun right now and the star right now. This is what? You accomplished something that was seen as impossible. This is why you are so fucking rare. Because there are only a select few energies that you just got back-to-back aces. Oh my God, I claim this in the name of Jesus. I claim this. This is rare. Because you not only had to be ready for this, but you experienced what it takes to be a celebrity, to be in the limelight before you even got there. You went through everything that a celebrity would go through before you ever achieved these heights. You've manifested your dream life. You've manifested your dream reality. I'm gonna tell you that right now. Like, you are in it. But it's like you have pulled in every aspect of every timeline that paid off, basically. And what I mean by that is, like, in one reality, in one timeline, you're married. In another reality, another timeline, you're a superstar. In another timeline, you are a millionaire. And it's like you took pieces of these timelines and are like, okay, in order to pull this into this timeline, I have to go through this. In order to pull this into this timeline, I have to go through this. In order to pull this into this timeline, I have to go through this. Okay, let's do it. And it's like you moved through traumatic experiences that assisted you in learning how to maintain a high vibrational. It's like, this is so hard to explain. Spirit, like, the way that I'm seeing it, help me explain it. They said each and every traumatic experience prepared you for your highest vibrational outcome, where only you could achieve this if you went through the traumatic experiences that you did. You could not have experienced being this successful if you didn't go through the trenches to earn it, if you didn't go through the trenches to acknowledge how to maintain this, how to decode lower vibrational attacks sent your way. Because a lot of these celebrities have learned how to move through darker energy effortlessly. Damn. Yeah, that's right. That's right. Because a lot of us have asked, do celebrities not get hit by darker magic? Like, do celebrities, like, just not feel this shit? Like, why do they just go through life? No, they do. But what they have overcome is a lot of this lower vibrational work where they've decoded it, like, in their system, in their auric field, to where they move through it very easily. Like, I know Queen Herbie just released an album where she is the alchemist on her album, and she talks about, like, certain magic and magicianary work. So it's not that they don't get hit, and it's not that they move through it easily, it's that they know how to move through it, and that they understand how to move different timelines into the timeline of their desires. It's like they've learned how to decode They've broken the matrix. They learn how to decode the matrix. Like, they understand how to do this so they're not easily manipulated by darker entities, energies, and spell work. And you have learned how to do this. This is only going to make sense for a certain few. For those of you this is for, where you're like, yep, I understand that there are certain timelines. I died. There are certain timelines that I could have settled. I could have stayed with a karmic soulmate. I could have stayed with a soulmate that just, it wasn't them. It wasn't my highest vibrational soulmate. It's like every level a soulmate or soulmates would fall off because they weren't aligned with your highest vibrational timeline. So you could have chosen timelines that you settled. You could have chosen timelines that were comfortable, but you didn't. You were like, I'm God's strongest soldier, so I'm going to soldier through the worst in order to have the best. And the best comes with you being an icon and inspiration. You changing the lives of hundreds of thousands of people with what you've learned and how you're able to assist in maneuvering the masses. How can you learn? You got to go through it with your spirit team. Say to God and your spirit team that you are open to learning, that you are ready to experience more. But be aware with saying that they will throw you through the trenches. You will receive towers in order to become the strongest version of yourself. So we've got victory here. Like, be aware that if you ask, you got to be ready for what comes with asking. And Breezy Baby, I did get your 10 for 10. I think I'm going to be doing those tomorrow, but after this live and after the TikTok live, I am going to relax because today has been a day. I have done quite a few readings and they have been very in-depth. Like, we've been going into shit like this. And if you're resonating with this, this is why so many people don't want you here. Because for those of you that are resonating with this, you died and came back. That's how brutal the journey has been. And that's why I say ask cautiously. Because for anybody resonating with this, including myself, we died. We know we died. And we came back. And we came back different. We came back better. We came back more evolved and ready to further evolve. And these deaths and rebirths aren't easy. But we went through some of the most brutal experiences to the human experience. I can't even say it's just the human experience. We went through some of the most brutal timelines and lifetimes to be able to do this. So if you would like a reading with me, I will have to post my link in the bio. I do not do or link in the description. I don't do same day readings, but if you would like to book with me, I do believe I have day after tomorrow open. Sorry, so that movie might resonate for some of you. For somebody, it does feel like the end of the world because of the changes that are etherically being made. Exactly. Breaking generational curses and chains, but not just breaking them. It's creating a whole new bloodline and lineage. You are an entity that you're new to this planet. They haven't seen something like you before. The way that you have evolved, and it's like they know this isn't even your final form yet. This is not even your final form. You just keep getting stronger. New DNA, exactly. So that's why they said DNA by Kendrick Lamar. Like, you are an all new entity. Exactly. You got to be very careful what you wish for because you just might get it. And for those of you resonating with this, it's coming in quick. Looks like somebody is also challenging somebody that came up against you because of how protected you are. So somebody is trying to challenge a practitioner, and this practitioner is about to turn this work on this person because this person or these people are a problem. So somebody's mouth got them in trouble. Somebody's mouth or attitude got them in trouble. Some of you, somebody is about to be taken down because they've been causing so much chaos and becoming a liability, which is going to free up your energy to move forward much faster. Like I said, you are an entirely new entity. You are something that the world has yet to see, but they're about to. God's about to reveal you in a way that you may be taken aback at first, but you were made for this. You were built for this. This is you stepping into position. You're ready. For whoever is resonating with this, God's about to pull a Will Smith, where you guys know that meme where Will Smith is like, and it's like, look at this. That's literally going to be God with you. God is about to show you off. I'm going to show you off. God's about to show you off. Because it's like you are basically proving to the world that God exists, because you wouldn't be here and you wouldn't be experiencing life in the way that you're about to live it if God didn't exist. So it's like God revealing you is God saying, now you know I'm here. Look at my child. Look what I have done for my child. None of this, like, your life is literally going to look like a fucking fairy tale, basically. God slapped me like Will Smith. I said God slapped me like Will Smith too. That's why I say be careful what you ask for, because some of these towers, it's God coming through and smacking you all the way the fuck out of previous environments and relationships. If you're around energies that cannot elevate with you, you better anticipate them motherfuckers being stripped out of your life. If you are in a space where God has already told you move, and you still sitting there like, I don't know if God's serious, God's gonna tower the fuck out of you. You will be moved. Like, this is why I say be careful what you ask for, because when it comes to this journey, it's all about God. And if you are disobedient, you'll find out real quick why that's a bad idea. I'm just saying, you got to be ready for what you ask for. And the way that God's about to reveal us, it's proof that God has always been here, and nobody can refute that fact. Like, nobody can refute that God has carried us. That's what this reveal is going to do. Like, people are shocked that you're still here, because it's like they're not perceiving who walks with us. Now they are. Like, it's like God has placed you in a position and said, this is my child. Anybody that tries to come and take this from my child or manipulate this out of my child's destiny will see the wrath of me. And that's what they're getting hit with. There are people, like practitioners, that are saying, I will not touch this energy because this energy made me believe in God. There are certain elites and celebrities that are like, I want to work with this energy because this energy made me believe in God. You are literally a walking beacon of the Most High. You make people believe again just by being you, by what you have overcome, and by how you are being moved. Exactly. Don't mess with God's children. And God literally has shown this. There have been many energies that have looked into me thinking that I have done something illegal or immoral to maintain stability, because even I know I wouldn't have made it this far without God. It is literally God putting me in a position to be stable and allowing me to use my gifts to help others. And people are starting, like, the way that I've been looked into, they cannot deny that God exists, because literally God is supporting me. There is no way that I would be where I am today without the Most High. And people are starting to see that, because they've tried to find every way to explain how the fuck I made it. And they can't. It's literally God. They've been trying to explain why the fuck I'm still here, why their spell work's not working, why I'm able to pay rent, why I'm able to support my fur babies, because they felt like I was doing something illegal or immoral. No, it's God. Every time I go, Father, I need cat food. Father, I need to pay rent. Father, I need help. God comes through. And a lot of the times it's through you beautiful golden nuggets. So seriously, thank you. For those of you that have donated, you have assisted in keeping a roof over my head. And I just want to say thank you. Thank you for being such beautiful guardian angels to me. Like, I really, really do appreciate it. Thank you, Lynette. Thank you, Amber. Thank you. Because it's because of you guys and God, I'm able to do my job. I'm able to help others. And for those of you, because I did have appointments today, for those of you that have worked with me and continue to work with me and book with me, I love you. And I am so proud of your progress. All of you have come so far. You deserve this. You really do. In the way that God has changed my life, expect it for yourself. It's only up from here. You're only going to receive more, do more, and have more because you deserve it. So I'm going to leave it at that because I know this has been a little chaotic. I wasn't even going to do this reading today, but some of you need to know the energy that you're transmuting is rapidly backfiring onto the energies that sent it. And this is going to turn out to be something incredible for you. You're due for a miracle. Anticipate one. Expect the unexpected, but always expect it to be good. For we live in grace and mercy when we walk with the Most High. We are being comforted by thy rod, thy staff. Like Psalms 23. Though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I shall fear no evil, for thy rod and thy staff comfort me. We are being able to lay down in green pastures. We are being able to experience this oasis, experience these miracles. And it's like, don't feel bad for the way that you're about to be blessed because you deserve it. You've gone through heaven. I mean, you're about to experience heaven. Because I didn't mean to say that. I meant to say you have gone through hell. But it's like, no, you're traversing through heaven now. This is your dream reality, but it's because you earned it. You earned your wings, is what I just heard. You earned your wings, you earned your crown, you earned your title. And this was not just through this lifetime, it was through lifetimes of these experiencing this betrayal, basically these corruptions and these betrayals. You have completely changed the way others look at God, the way others believe in God, because a lot of people stopped believing because they felt like bad people were just getting away with shit until they came across you. You were the straw that broke the camel's back. It was you. And it doesn't matter what religion you are. It doesn't matter if you're a Christian, you're Mormon, you're spiritual, because we all connect with the same source. We all connect with the same God. We all come from the same God. And this being looks upon us with very loving eyes, knowing that we put in the work to earn this. It doesn't matter what religion you are, we are all connected. We are all one. We are all children of the Most High. We came here to make a difference, and we're showing people that God truly, source truly exists and exists through us. We are making people believe again, and that is the most beautiful thing. So I want to say, continue to be the angels that you have been put on this planet to be, and never let anybody dim your light. You are incredible. You are ethereal. You yourself are a miracle. Don't allow anybody to make you feel any different. But I love you guys. I appreciate you so very much. And I will see you, if not over on TikTok, because that live is not going to be very long. If not over on TikTok, then I will see you again tomorrow. So until then, stay peaceful, unconditionally loving, stand united, and stay respectful unless disrespected. Then check with the Most High before you ever check a motherfucker with grace. And like XXXTentacion would say, if anybody ever tells you to lay down, run them the fuck over. But not with your car, vroom vroom. With your energy. Because we have nothing to prove. Our energy does it for us. So until next time, I love you guys. I appreciate you so very much. And thank you for not just being an angel to me, but to this planet. We are also assisting in Mama Gaia transmuting some fucking garbage. We're changing the world just by expressing our gifts, because us expressing our gifts and sharing our energy is also transmuting for Mama Gaia. This is why I always say share your gifts, because when you share them, you elevate the planet, you elevate those around you. Continue to elevate and ascend not only this planet, but all energies that resonate with your energy, all energies that are meant to connect with you. We are changing the world one gift at a time. So, until I see you guys again, if not on TikTok tomorrow, stay blessed, stay prayed up, and remember the powerful being that you are. I love you guys. I appreciate you so very much. Continue changing the world. And until next time, bye!